Welcome to our channel. In this video, we will uncover the captivating story of how Africa was colonized and the enduring effects this time period had on the continent. Stay tuned as we delve into Africa's history, exploring the legacy left behind by European powers. Colonization of Africa began in the late 19th century, with major European powers scrambling to establish colonies and exert their influence. Germany, France, Britain, Belgium, and Portugal were among the key players who partitioned Africa like a giant puzzle. European powers imposed their rule. European powers imposed their rule on Africa through various means. Many established direct control, implementing vast bureaucracies to govern their colonies. Borders were drawn with little regard for ethnic or cultural boundaries, which caused long-standing conflicts among African tribes, as they were forced to share territories. Exploitation of Africa's resources. One of the primary drivers of colonization was Africa's abundant natural resources. European powers plundered Africa's riches, extracting minerals, diamonds, gold, and other valuable commodities. These resources were exploited for the benefit of the colonizers, leaving Africa stripped of its wealth and hindering its potential for development. Impact on Africa's cultural identity. The legacy of colonization has had a profound impact on Africa's cultural identity. Indigenous traditions, languages, and customs were suppressed or replaced by European cultural norms. Many Africans were forcefully integrated into European-like systems of governance, education, and religion. This eroded the rich tapestry of African cultures and resulted in a loss of self-determination. Struggle for independence. Despite the hardships imposed by colonization, Africa wasn't passive. The early 20th century witnessed the rise of nationalist movements and independence struggles across the continent. Reclaiming African sovereignty. Inspired by the ideas of self-determination and liberation, African leaders such as Kwame Nkrumah, Jomo Kenyatta, and Nelson Mandela emerged, fighting for the independence of their respective nations. These incredible individuals rallied their people and advocated for the end of colonial rule, paving the way for the decolonization era. The challenges of post-independence Africa. With independence came new challenges as African nations inherited artificial borders, fragile economies, and political instability. Many countries faced internal conflicts, often stemming from tribal tensions created by arbitrary colonial divisions. Building strong political institutions, achieving economic stability, and overcoming the inherited burdens proved to be significant hurdles. Africa today. Today, Africa is a diverse continent with immense potential. However, the legacy of colonization still looms large, shaping its present reality. Africa continues to face economic challenges due to its previous exploitation. Many African nations still struggle with resource dependence, a lack of infrastructure, and unequal access to wealth. Overcoming these burdens requires both local and international efforts to foster inclusive growth and sustainable development. Cultural resilience and reclamation. Despite the erasure of cultural identity during colonization, Africa's diverse cultures have shown remarkable resilience. In recent times, there's been a resurgence of interest in traditional practices, languages, and art forms. Africans are reclaiming their heritage, affirming their identity, and building a future that merges modernity with cultural pride. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our future content. Until next time, take care.